Hey, you should be live. Microphone looks good. Okay, I'm back again. Gonna do some more Lord of the Rings drafting. Fortunately, my job is to pick cards and play them well, and rather than talking. Apparently, talking is not my strong suit right now. On the bright side, we're going in the right direction with gems for like the first time in a month. So I've got some goldfish crackers here. I hear a little bit of rustling and crunching. Okay, just the rustling then. Put down my crackers. I can talk about the cards we're looking at. It's Smeagol! I love Smeagol. Like, Smeagol's such a good card if you can draft around him. Unfortunately, he is literally next to his other half, who is great with him. But, yeah, we're just gonna grab Smeagol, I think. What else we got in this pack? Improvised Club is decent. Yeah, it's kind of between Smeagol, Gollum, maybe Celeborn the Wise if you want to go all in on the blue-green Scry, because that does seem to be one of the stronger decks in the format, but Smeagol has done a lot of work for me so far. I have full-on decked people with Smeagol, with enough ways to become the Ring Bearer, so... And I already made my opinion known the last time we drafted, but I have a very strong positive response to Woe's Pathfinder and its ability to fix my colors and generate me more mana, and be a win con in the late game, too. Making your big creatures trample just gets through a lot of stalled board states, or allows you to attack where you couldn't before. Okay. Fangren is fine, but at 7 mana, he's kind of not amazing. If he naturally dealt damage based on his toughness, he'd be insane, but since he does not do that, he's only okay. I'm inclined to take either this Lothlorien Lookout or Mordor Muster to go along with Smeagol. I suppose we take the Lookout, because there's some more aggro plans. Again, the green-blue Scry deck seems a bit stronger than most of the other decks in the format so far. Alright, so here's an interesting one. So, Grima lets us sacrifice a creature, and if that creature was legendary, we amass Orcs too. Or there's another Woe's Pathfinder, which I have stated many times how much I enjoy. I think we take Grima, though. Grima combos very well with Smeagol, if we can just get the Dead Men, the 1-drop. So... yeah, it's an easy way to sacrifice creatures, which that in turn becomes an easy way to tempt with the ring with Smeagol. If we could somehow open or get past the 2-mana enchantment in black that tempts you every upkeep, like, that'll just push Smeagol well over the top. Can easily deck our opponents if he stays in play for more than a turn or two. Also would love to see, oh god, what was I just thinking of? Oh, shoot. Like Samwise's Rescue, or something along those lines. Because it would buy back Smeagol if he dies, and give us a Ring Temptation, too. Unfortunately, it would give us the Temptation while he's in the graveyard going to our hand, so that doesn't help a ton, but it is another way to get tempted by the Ring and to give some level of protection to Smeagol. that is a lot of decent white cards, and the green and the blue are not great, and there's no black cards. Like, Shire Sheriff is really strong. All I'm giving up is Mushroom Dogs. Lost to Legend is also very powerful. Like, half the creatures, almost all of the uncommon and rare creatures are legendary. Plus, the Ring Bearer is legendary, so you always have stuff you can hit, but... Oh, we have 2 lookouts. I'm gonna be hard-pressed to pass these Chance-Met Elves. Especially since nothing in this pack is tempting me except the Took Reaper. Yeah, it's not good enough. Alright. We're just gonna wind up like green Scry Matters. I'm gonna wish I had like some of the blue cards. We're almost at the point if I open like any of the good Scry Matters blue-green cards, I'm just gonna jump on that, and that's gonna wind up being our deck. Because all we've got right now is Grima and Smeagol for the black half of our deck. I guess there's a world where I run Deceive the Messenger. So, that. Take the Reaper because it tempts us. That's pretty good sign. Right now we're trying to get tempted by the ring, so Bag End Porter's okay, but I think I'm going to take the Song. Okay. Get Willow Wind here. Lost to Legend being a last pick is, like... I don't even know, that's crazy to me. That doesn't seem like a last pick card. Unfortunately, I still think we're a better blue-green than white-green deck. Shire is certainly playable, but I have 2 Lookouts and 2 Chance-Met Elves, and I'm pretty sure if I just go all in on this, we'll have some giant angry elves to throw around. That's just better than the Shire right now. His isn't permanent, though. But on the other hand, he does let me scry more if I lose, like, the 1/3s. Like, I can attack with the Chance-Met Elves and trigger, because they're an attacking elf, and get my scries. So... over a 4th Chance-Met Elves? That might be correct. There's also the, Sirinth Ungol Patrol. If we are going to do cool black-green things, this is actually one of the more important cards in the color combination. March from the Black Gate. So this is insane if you're black-red. Like, this thing just gets so out of hand. If they can't kill the Orc army, they can never kill the Orc army, and it just keeps getting bigger every turn. There's the Dead Men, though. I have Smeagol, I have Grima. I could use a couple of Temptations. Does this one tempt me? Yeah. I mean, we need Temptations anyway for Smeagol, but... would not mind many Partings. Or the Mirkwood Spiders. But yeah, I'll take the Haunt. Could have had 2 March from the Black Gates now. Alright. Barrow Blade is the thing that takes away abilities. I do like the Barrow Blade, but I think we're just going to take the Muster here. Shire Terrace. Trebuchet's not great. Although we do sacrifice the token, so even if they don't block the Orc army, but I don't know. We only have the Muster right now. as our primary way to make things, so maybe I just want the 2-1 for 2. Last March of the Ents would be amazing if it wasn't so hard to cast. Also, we only have, like, the Enraged Huron and the Patrol. Everybody else is, like, low toughness naturally. I don't think I want 2 Bombadil songs, though, so take another green creature here that I probably don't want to run. Alright, the green-black deck is not going poorly. Okay, there's Sam's Desperate Rescue. Again, I would love to have a many partings, but being able to buy back Smeagol is pretty important in this deck. If he dies and we can't get him back, then things tend to go very poorly. I will take Elven Farsight, although it's not great. It's slightly better with what we have. Ah, hello, Comet of Legends. Sorry, I got very focused on the actual cards being passed. How are you doing today? I am doing fine. Hey, I am down for my 4-drop elves. Let's try. Technically gets back Smeagol. Blue token is way worse than getting tempted, though. And now we have infinite blue mana. And a Lembas Bread. Hey, I'm gonna take the blue rare. I don't think Scroll of Isildur is good. Like, it needs to get to the second chapter to actually do the thing, so there's a turn where you're vulnerable. And I am not thrilled by that. We cast Legends or the Scarecrow. I'll take the Scarecrow. Now we can take the Trebuchet without feeling bad about it. Another Fangren. Fortunately, we have Claim the Precious here. That's just going to be the pickup. Probably one of the easiest cards I've ever drafted. I would not mind another Lookout with what we have, but would actually like to be able to kill our opponent's creatures so we can get through for damage. On that note, Lash of the Balrog, we have 1 Haunt of the Dead Marshes, so would not mind getting a second one. I also would not mind like another Ring Bearer too. Speaking of Ring Bearers, Nazgul over Medicine. Generous Ent would be good. Yeah, I think we just take the Nazgul here. What a wonderful sound. Have screamed in my ear. No black. I guess now we can take Celeborn. Yeah, I think so. Oh, there's another Lothlorien Lookout. Keep growing my scry dudes. I'd be worried the deck's a little all over the place, but we have such a strong early game and a way to close out games that get bogged down now that I think we're good. I think we're good. I could be wrong. Oh, that's rough to hear, Comet. I don't think we want another Foresight, so I think we just take the Spider here. Yeah, Nasty End. We already have one Revive the Shire that I'm not thrilled about playing, so... Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to always live with family, so that's never been much of an issue. Hmm. I want the Sting. I want the Bow. Bow might be better because we don't have any other reach creatures. Sting's a cheaper combat trick, though, but yeah, we'll take the Bow. That's fine. And we wield the Lookout, so we have 4 Lookouts, 3 Chance-Met Elves. We didn't see much blue scry, though, outside of the land. Maybe if I had been cutting it off sooner, we would have seen better scry cards, but it still feels fine, though. Take the Partings now, finally, that we have one. Although I don't think we're splashing for anything, so... Hey. Yeah. Okay, we're not running any of those. Not running any of these. Yeah, I'll put these in. And another Farsight. Okay. Yeah, I wish we could have gotten one more Dead Men. I think that would really bring the deck together. Like, we should have enough Temptations that we should be able to get it back consistently, so it was just a matter of getting a second one. Alright, so we probably don't need the Partings. Break it up. See if I need to cut another non-creature or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but the Muster is actually a creature, so 6 seems reasonable. Keep Wormtongue for right now. Vanguard is probably my worst 2-drop. Spider's not great, but it's not terrible. It's always nice to be able to have an out to their large creature besides removal spells. So actually having something that can get into combat and kill it. Yeah, we only have 2 proper removal spells, so I'm gonna want something else, I think. That being said, probably need... Well, we need one more cut. Not cutting the Haunt. I don't think I cut the Woe's Reaper. It's not at its best in here. Like, we only have a couple of decent-sized creatures, and one of them already has Trample. But we can grow the Chance-Met Elves pretty large, so that might work. It is just the Bow, then. Bow's an okay combat trick, and gives reach. Now, which of these cards don't I love? Almost have enough with the 4 2-mana Scry ones when they attack that I could go down a land and that wouldn't be terrible. Maybe it's just the Bombadil song. Now, cut the Bow. We'll leave Bombadil's song in because we have a few creatures I want to protect. Mostly Smeagol and the Chance-Met Elves once they grow. So we'll leave the Bombadil song in. We'll give that a shot. Hey! see what we can do with this deck. Well, we have Smeagol and Infinite Scries to look for something else. Smeagol is here to help. We are Chance Mad Elves away from this hand just being silly. Good, they played the Sheriff out early. Alright, Celeborn's not bad. Farmer's not good, though. I can't comfortably attack anymore unless they jam with the 3/3 here. Okay. Oh, right, it gains Vigilance. Or had Vigilance. It has it naturally? Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm taking 3, then. Well, we have infinite lookouts and nothing for them to look out for, so... Good. They can even kill Celeborn pretty readily now. Let's get him down. Like, they only have to block with the 3/3 and the 1/1 it made to get him off the table without having to risk anything, really, so... Or they could just outright murder him, I guess. That works, too. Alright. Yeah, we take 3 here. Also, I've drawn 1 forest, so I can't even, like, double spell with all of these 1/3s. I've drawn literally all of the lookouts, none of the Chance Mad Elves. Alright, we have to play out the 3rd one, just so we can potentially trade with the Protector. And hold off all of the other creatures forever. But yeah, this is awkward. Oh good, now the 1/1 has Death and can comfortably attack into us. Alright, I can take 1 for a little bit, or 2, but... Alright, Smeagol, let's get you on board. That way when I start tempting with the ring, I get to, you know, advance the board state a little bit. If they kill... I was gonna say if they kill Smeagol, I can get him back, so that's not a thing. To level 2. Thing goes on the 3/3 still. Alright. Okay. Gets rid of their ring bearer for one of my 1/3s. Do I need to get back the 3/3? I might need the 3/3 on this board just because it blocks better. That one, the ring. For 1. I don't really need more land right now. I got my second forest, I'm good. Okay, that should keep most of their creatures on the other side, unless they have another removal spell. So now their Ring Bearer is level 3. They put it on the 2-power guy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 go to 1? Yeah. Yeah, this game seems pretty unwinnable now. Well, that was me drawing a whole bunch of creatures that couldn't do anything. Yeah, you got it. I mean, you had it anyway, but yeah, you get to do it now instead of letting me draw one last time, so... I think that was the least winnable game we have played in this format. Like, I did basically nothing that entire time, and they just ran me over. I had no good plays, and nothing seemed like it was going to get me anywhere. Alright, let's see if that was an outlier, or if this deck is just not good. I didn't draw any Chance Med Elves, though, so if their removal spells had to go towards those instead of other things, maybe? Alright. Well, we have an amazing mono-green curve and only one black spell, and we get Scries, so... And our opponent has mulligan once. Oh, it's the Secret Lair football monsters game. It's like, what is that artwork? Oh, cool, we even found our swamp on time. Hey, jam for 1. Play 1-3. Oh, good. We should have an easy time running over blue-red spells if they don't... I was gonna say if they don't have, like, a Smite the Deathless for the Chance Med Elves, but... That's fine. Although it is a little sad now I don't have any Scries to work with. Maybe we can draw a Celeborn next turn. Just continue the curve out. I hate to kill a 2-2 when we can grow out of range of it. Okay, let's attack for 1. If they block, I don't super care. I'll trade. Yep, that's fine. I was gonna say, if they don't block, then that means they're planning on attacking with the 2-2, so either they're gonna grow it, or they just don't care about attacking into my 3-2 with it. But now this leaves up Nasty End if they try and kill Chance Med Elves. Alright, that thing I should probably kill, because this is blue-red spells, but we'll see what they do first. Treason of Isengard to get back Swarming of Moria, not Smite the Deathless. Okay. Okay, yep, this is fine. Go to my turn. Swamp, not actually a terrible draw. The problem is if we kill that, the other thing's a 4-4 afterwards. Yeah, I think we still have to kill the 2-1 though. I could attack into it there, but we only need 1 Scry to grow it to a 4-3 to match their 2-2, and they're not even growing it pre-combat? Okay, that's fine. They're hoping I block? Yeah, I think they were hoping I block so they can just make a fresh 2-2 after killing my 3-2 guy. And since I didn't, they have removal for him. Go ahead. Do your cool trick. Or just make a 4-4. Okay. And we drew another land. Terrific. Alright. Well, if I'm not blocking, I'm attacking, so... Right side is it is my Ring Bearer, so if they do try and kill it, I get to draw 3 cards, but... I might have to draw 3 cards soon. If they just put the Swarming of Moria or whatever on the 2/2 and start attacking me for 4, I'm gonna need something else. Gimli, who is a 4/3 haste trample and is not attacking. Okay. I mean, he can't block my elves, so... Hey, I'll keep trading hits with them for a little bit. Grima. It's a turn back. I mean, I shouldn't be winning this game, but I technically am in life total, so maybe we can keep racing, and maybe things will go poorly for them. Like, if they spend their turn killing Grima here... Okay, they're just gonna swarm. I was gonna say they should swarm and grow their guy to a 4-power creature. Alright. I think I need the cards really badly, so we're gonna soak 4 damage with Grima. Oh, right. They get to deal me an extra damage there. Okay, so we soak 3 damage with Grima. Alright. They have a follow-up play. I'm gonna be really sad if their follow-up play kills the elves when I'm 1 mana off of Bombadil's Song. Okay. Yeah, let's run out Smeagol, so if they kill the elves, we'll get Smeagol trigger. Although, we didn't need to run him out, I guess, to do that. He would have always had that going on for him. Jam for 3. Play the second elves. Play a forest. Question my life decisions that I didn't play the forest last turn, so I could play the swamp this turn and hold up Bombadil's Song. Oh, that exiles, so Gimli doesn't trigger, so we got that going on. And that's all we've got going on right now. Oh, okay, they just literally had infinite removal in their hand, and some of it was face burn. Okay. Well, that happened. And there's not much else to say about that one. That was just... like 5 removal spells. 4 removal spells? Yeah, they played like 4 removal spells that game, and I played 1, so... Could have been better, could have been worse. Alright, so in theory this is fine, but so far we're 0-2 to start this draft. Alright, maybe black-green. I've had enough success with black-green in paper that I felt very confident drafting this deck, but maybe it's just not good. And maybe we don't have enough good stuff, but... we have so many Scries and so many Chance-Met Elves. Yeah, we don't need her for the ramp or fixing right now with what we have. I think... Opponent is black-red. So we have to watch out for a bunch of amass things. Which is bad for our deck because I don't really kill large creatures very well. I have 2 removal spells that can do that. Oh, there's a 2/2 Menace. This is the one that gives you more counters when they get counters on things. Yeah, I think this is correct. I'm not thrilled with it, but... what do we have in the graveyard right now? Just those 2? It does give me a Ring Bearer if they kill the 3/4. It's still not amazing. Put it on the bottom for now. Like, I wouldn't want to cast it to get back the dead men, so... But I would like to turn one of my creatures into a ring bearer, so I can get back the dead men. Alright, if their turn 4 is literal nothing, then I'm feeling a lot more confident here. Okay, get my scry on, bottom an extra land. Oh, there's my Chance Med Elves. Finally. Alright, so they had nothing on 4, so they're gonna need to just play giant things from here on out, which they probably can, unless they kept a handful of land and have just drawn land. So that's gonna be a little bit rough, if I can't attack into their things. Alright, let's attack with both, get my scry. I think that's fine to leave on top. Throw my creature, let them block. I was gonna say, if they block that, then we just draw 2 extra cards here. Yeah, getting to chain 4/5s together when they're on the back foot and grow my guy big enough to attack into their larger creatures. Or at least big enough where they have to kill it now. Okay, that's fine. Gonna attack with that 4/3. Got another removal spell. Okay. That's actually fine, because neither one of those is as good as my 4/5, so... Also, the 4/5's about to become the ring bearer. So, we'll be able to get back the dead men now for the other 4/5. Nah, I feel good. They got 4 cards in their hand, so there's a chance this goes sideways, but... we have 2 spells and a retrievable creature. Alright, their ring's on 3, so this would be a trade. And if I do the trade, then I lose my ring bearer. That is a little rough. Discarded a 1/1 for 1 with Menace. Okay, that is a massive problem. That is the biggest problem possible. Hey. Yeah, that is one of the better legendary creatures in this set. And I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. Alright, let me get some water. Yeah, Sauron's gonna be a huge issue. Like, we are very far behind on this board now. Just being able to buy back one of their things as a 3/3 Wraith. Like, they're gonna get a 3/3 Menace, dies to Tempt, or a 3/3 Menace puts counters on their things. Yeah, this is just bad. Alright, was that a misclick? Or did they... That has to be a misclick, right? They wanted the other thing to be... Oh no, they're gonna kill the 4/5. Okay, never mind. So this is 11 out of my 12 life they're attacking for right now. And that thing's not going to die. Because Sauron's their ring bearer. Yeah, nope, this is just terrible. Oh! I thought if Sauron was your ring bearer when you got it, it just... Okay. I did not realize it was going to work that way. Okay, so... we need a blocker for the 4-3. It's not currently their ring bearer, so I guess we run out the 4-5. And hope we're holding it off instead of trading when they make it the ring bearer in 10 seconds. Because none of these games have gone particularly well for me. Okay, or they just straight kill it, put me to 1. That seems pretty decent for them. Alright. Well, I am obligated to chump block here, and hope... And I don't think they can have nothing, because they didn't play lands early on, right? Like, they just have 3 spells in their hand, and they just haven't been able to deploy everything every turn so far. Oh, good! That's actually lethal if they ever get to untap with it. Okay, whatever. Bottom. Yeah, we're just dead. We're just actually dead on board. They don't have to do anything here. Yeah, I can't even grow those out of range. That's 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you got it. Well, that was actually awful. That was the worst possible. Like, not only were those games all losses, but none of them felt particularly winnable. And I was super excited because I've done so much with Smeagol in Paper Magic. Like, I was thrilled to open him. So that was surprisingly bad. Hey. Oh. Okay. So I'm gonna call that one here.